Good morning. This morning, I recorded Multisensory Creative Writing Class 1, and yesterday we also had a class with different students, the same class. Um, I had a question come up. Some of my high schoolers are taking this class for credit, and it's a half a credit hour. I think most of the high schoolers in Missouri are counting hour requirements, maybe not credit hour requirements. And maybe we don't all understand how that works together. So a little bit about the Missouri homeschool law. Um, you probably know by the time you reach high school that you need 1,000 hours logged every school year. I'm thinking it's July 1st through June 30th. Double check me on that. So then you get 1,000 hours logged. 600 of those hours have to be in core subjects. The 400 can be anything you want it to be. It can either be core subjects or music. Of course, I'm a music teacher. I'm going to mention that one. PE, home economics, things like that. So creative writing is going to fall into the core hours. It falls into the 600 hours that you need every year. So as much time as they spend writing, you can count that towards core hours, which it's a fun way to get core hours, really. So I had a question. So the high schoolers, some of the homeschool high school parents are recording credit hours instead because they're getting ready to do their children's transcripts, and they want those transcripts to look good, and they want them to be legitimate and honest, and they just need to give the college that their kids are wanting to apply to some idea of what classes they've taken and how many credit hours those classes go for. So I was always under the impression, well, since I've been looking into this a couple of years ago, that a credit hour had to be at least 120 hours logged. No, yes, that's right. I'm confusing myself with credit hours and half credit hours. Okay. So I always thought it was 120 hours logged, and I think I got that off of the HSLDA website, Homeschool Legal Defense Association. So that's a great thing to be part of if you want to be part of that. It's very, very inexpensive for homeschooling families to just give them a little bit of security and feel like, well, if somebody does report me, they've got my back. So they're lawyers and they know what they're doing. So, but a few weeks ago, somebody uploaded the actual homeschool law to our Facebook homeschool group. And, well, let me read it to you. A completed credit towards high school graduation shall be defined as 100 hours or more of instruction in a course. And so I have a high schooler this year. And when I read that, I was like, oh, okay, so that's good to know. It's a whole lot easier to divide credit hours up if they're 100 apiece. And then also, I teach this creative writing class for other high schoolers and younger kids too, but have several high schoolers taking the class. And they need to know, because it's not a textbook, so you can't just like do the textbook and count it for a credit hour, right? It only lasts 10 weeks. It's a semester-ish long, and it's only, I tell them it's a half credit is what it is. And so in order to do that, they need a minimum. Now you can do more than that, but they're going to need a minimum of 50 hours toward this class. Well, 10 of those hours take place in class. We meet 10 weeks for an hour apiece. And so you got your 10 hours right off the top there. That's done. So to get the other 40 hours, I came up with several little plans. And here's some ideas. If you're taking this class or if you're taking another class and you want to just so this is for half credit hour classes, okay? 10 hours of instruction. And then on top of that, you can write for 1 hour a day and count 40 days in the semester, okay? Because you need 40 more hours. 40 minutes a day for 60 days this semester. Or you can do 30 minutes a day for 80 days this semester. And I have told the parents that it doesn't matter what the children write. I am giving out specific homework. They do need to do that for this class. I'm also giving out optional homework, but I don't care if the kids do it or not. It's just to give them an idea of other things they might do along the same lines that we've been doing in class. But as long as they're writing, anything, I would count that towards this class. So even if they're having writer's block and they're just kind of rambling for a little while, I mean, that's what I suggest if you're having writer's block, is just write something, right? Okay, so anyway, that's just to give you guys a few ideas, but the biggest reason I wanted to upload this was the discrepancy between what HSLDA's website says, 120-hour minimum credit hour, and what I found on the Missouri government page, which was 100-hour credit hour. So, and then so for a half credit hour, that's 50 hours. 50, yes. Okay, anyway, I've never done this before. This is very strange for me. But anyway, I hope that's helpful to you. And if you're taking my class, maybe that'll clear up a few things, since I haven't had a lot of one-on-one time with the parents to talk to them. But otherwise, enjoy writing and enjoy whatever pursuits you follow. Goodbye.